Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Mark and I thank you so much for coming by today. I wanted to give you a unique perspective of the classroom that I'm teaching in right now. My friend Doug is out on medical leave and I'm covering his classes for him. So I get to work in his classroom, which is just an absolute treat. Now, Doug is an amazing artist in his own right, but what he does with these students and the creativity he brings out in them is nothing short of awesome. These ceiling tiles are absolutely brilliant, and there is color and artwork from corner to corner and ceiling to floor in this room. And some of these ceiling tiles are just brilliant. I love being inspired every day when I come in here, and it's hard not to be. And I know the students that come in here feel the same way. There's so many styles and so many different forms of art in here that it's just all over the place, and it just makes you want to be here and to create. So I'm going to pull the camera up this way a little bit and get back to a normal angle. But I do want to just take a peek here at that cool chair in the corner there. That's the hand chair that's very popular with students. Now, what I wanted to do in this video, however, was I wanted to do a quick review of a product that was sent to me from another YouTuber. Now, before I got into YouTube, I used to watch other artists and their channels, and one of the first people that I discovered was this girl, Char. Her videos are just wonderful. She herself is an amazing young artist, and she's been influential on other artists, and even myself, in the way she works and the things that she does. She has a segment on her channel called Slice of Doodles, which I absolutely love, and she shares her journey and her artwork and her experiences in a way that's just really unique, warm, and wonderful. She's very inviting and has just a great personality. I highly suggest checking out her channel, and I think you'll find it just as wonderful as I found it too. And so anyway, she had a giveaway on her channel where she was giving away some Arteza markers. That's these right here. And I was chosen as the winner. Yay. And so she sent me these markers to give them a try, and I told her, I said, look, I would love to have students give these a whirl and see how they respond to them and see what they're like in the real world, especially with a product like this. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to hand these markers off to some students and see what their thoughts are and see how they like them. Now, these are going to be honors art students, and they're seniors, so they're going to put these to the test and really dig in and find out what these markers are about and whether or not they are worth checking out. So let's check out what they do and their thoughts as well. And I'll see you in a bit. And I don't know anything about this company or their products. I think they're a new company and they're just looking to get a foothold. Arteza. I think it's good to get just another point of view on something too. But you like it, Savannah?
I like it a lot.
Interesting.
I think I like them for fun.
Yep.
Not maybe for technical, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. First, I just want to say thank you to Savannah, Juliet, and Tyler for all their help with this project and being so enthusiastic about jumping in and trying these markers. They didn't have to do that, and I really, really appreciate their generous feedback and their time just spent with these markers. And I also want to thank them for just being really inspiring and making me feel really comfortable every single day when I come into the classroom. It's just been a pleasure getting to know these students, and their vibrant energy and their endless creative spirit is really, really inspiring. They're three really brilliant artists, and I can't wait to see what they do in the future. So thank you guys for all your help with that. As far as these markers go, you can see there's a lot of different colors. There's 48 pens, and the colors are really bright and vibrant. And that was one of the things that these students told me, was that they really like the range of colors, and they like the vibrancy of just the different inks and the different colors that come with it. However, I didn't see any pigment information or light fast information on the packaging, which doesn't surprise me. One of the things about this company is they are trying to produce affordable products. Whether that means, affordable products can't have color information, I don't know, but it doesn't tell us much about the pigment information on the packaging. So what I decided to do was just to do a quick test. So as you can see, this is really basic sketch paper. It's really cheap sketch paper. I think I got it from AC Moore. So I figured just do a couple of swatch tests here and see how the water-soluble nature of these markers comes through. And as you can see, you can pull the colors off, but it wasn't as I expected. I was expecting a little bit more vibrancy from that, just that water test. So I figured, okay, let's try it on Bristol paper. This is Series 300 Bristol paper, and pretty much the result was the same. There wasn't a lot of color being pulled out on those kinds of paper. Now, when I tried watercolor paper, the ink soaked right into the paper. It was really, really nice to use it on watercolor paper. But again, the color wasn't pulling out the way I expected. So I turned to my Stillman and Birn Zeta series book. Really smooth paper, no tooth at all, and really thick. And you can see the colors look great on this paper as well, and the color pulls off the way I was expecting it to. So I think paper has a really big part in how you can use these pens. Watercolor paper really took in the ink, and that Stillman and Birn sketchbook really allowed the ink to sit on top and move around on the paper. But of course, the best way to test it is to do some kind of a project. So what I decided to do was just create a little drawing here. Just got these little these little bears here, and I figure, okay, let's see how these markers work in a sort of a real world environment. I'm using the Stillman and Birn's Zeta series sketchbook again, just because I like the way it flowed, and I'm using a Micron graphic pen to do the basic outline of the drawing. So let me just do this, and while I'm getting this set up, I will talk about just the pens and the feedback that I got from the three students. One of the things that they loved the most about these was they loved that they'd never heard of them before. So it was a brand new product on the market that they got to try before most anybody they know has even had a chance to try them yet. I haven't even tried them out myself. This is actually my first try with these markers, what you're seeing right here. So I've never tried these before. I'm just kind of going in and seeing how these things work, laying down the color and then washing them with the water brush pen here and seeing how they all lay out together. And that was the experience that the students got to use. So here we have a student view and a professional artist view. So are these artist grade pens or are they student grade pens? Well, it's tough to say because, again, you don't have any color information, no pigment information, and it would be really nice to have that. But going off of what I'm seeing here, I would consider these more of a student grade pen. And that was something that I think it was Tyler who said it. They're just fun. They're fun to use, but he wasn't sure that he would actually use them for any kind of a serious project, but just to have a good time with. And I think that is the starting point for any art supply, is to experience a good, fun, immersion with these products. And if that's what Arteza is producing, then they're already winning, because anybody who's interested in having fun while they're creating is going to want to have a product that promotes that. And one of the things about Arteza is, if you go on their website and look at their About Us, they don't really talk too much about like where the company comes from, how they started, or what's going on with their company, For them, they say we're just a bunch of people who like to get up every morning and go to the job that defines their lives. Much like the students, artists, and dreamers we work with, we don't want to simply punch the clock. We want to inspire, and we want to be inspired. So they are looking to be a creative inspiration for young artists and artists who are on sort of a tight budget. That's one of the things that they stress very much in their, just in their presentations. That's why we make Arteza art supplies, they say, affordable to creators with every budget. So their attitude is, hey, we make great products at a low price that anybody can enjoy. And I really like that perspective. It's a good perspective, especially in this day and age when there's so many options out there and opportunities to buy different products. Here's one company that says, hey, we're not looking to, sell these things at a ridiculously high price. We're looking to sell these at an affordable rate. And I believe these markers go from anywhere between $25 and $40. So they're in the price range, especially for 48 colors. They're in a price range that most people can afford. And I can appreciate that myself because I don't want to spend a lot of money on products that I don't really need either. But my experience with these markers overall has been very pleasant. It's not something I can see myself using every day, but I certainly would enjoy just sitting down with these markers and just having a really good immersive time being creative. So a big thumbs up to these Arteza markers. And so there you have it from the experts and from my own perspective. So this is where we stand with these Arteza markers. And I'm grateful to have had the opportunity not only to try them, but to share them with some young people, some really talented artists who could give me their insight and their thoughts as well. And also I want to make sure I thank Char, or Char, I never know how to pronounce that name. So Charlene, thank you so much for sending these out to me and choosing me as the winner from your giveaway. I really appreciate it. I look forward to seeing more work from you. I look forward to seeing everyone next time in another video from me. And yes, I am sitting in the hand chair. I'll get up so you can see it. Bye-bye, take care, and God bless. Thanks.